Buen día, Bam Bam Zamorano.
Bam Zamorano, nada, Juan Román decimos. Y lo vamos a ir a ver a mi amigo Kyu.
¿Quién es Kyu?
Es un productor coreano, lo comenté en el método. Él es el que lleva la canción Gangnam Style, lo esparce por el mundo con Scooter Brown. También estuvo injerencia en el juego de calamar, un montón. Está en el rubro hace mucho tiempo. Lo vamos a ir a ver, lo vamos a ir a visitar a su oficina y después ir a morfar a algo. Pero bueno, hace un tiempo que no lo veo.
Pero mirá qué pedazo de transición que estamos haciendo.
Dios mío.
Hola, Luca de Kim, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, hola. ¿Cómo anda dicha pelota?
Y ahora estamos yendo a la oficina de Kyu, que comentabas antes. ¿Dónde es?
Estaremos a 20 minutos más o menos. Amigo de emociones. 12 años. Soy un mediante y muchos años mediante. Lo que más me llama la atención es la comida. Cómo fue penetrando la comida coreana, por ejemplo en Argentina. Antes, cuando venían mis amiguitos a casa, abrías la heladera, oían comida coreana, viste, como que se asqueaban, ¿qué es ese olor? Y hoy en día vienen a casa, me piden comida coreana, huelen el olor a comida coreana y les encanta, ¿viste? Entonces, ese cambio que hubo fue enorme. A mis hijos les pasa también, que sus compañeros le piden comida coreana. Increíble. Bueno, le voy a presentar a un amigo mío, que él es Kyu Lee, que es productor. Él vive de esto, él es profesional, él se dedica, viene de la industria del cine, me está cagando a pedo ya. Pero bueno, somos lo que somos argentinos, viva Argentina.
Hola, Luca de Kim.
I've been in this business for 25 years. Started off in film and TV, and then did a lot of music projects. Korean movies were probably the first types of contents that were getting recognition outside of Korea.
Yeah.
In 2005, I saw a movie called 태극기 휘날리며.
La Hermandad de la Guerra, esta película que la recomendé.
Thought it was an amazing movie. So I went back to my office in LA, told my boss that I saw this amazing movie, and I asked him, hey, is it possible to review this movie and possibly do a licensing deal to distribute in the United States?
Yeah.
So 태극기 휘날리며 became the first Korean movie to be released in movie theaters in the United States and North America. And I think that was the beginning of Korean cinema coming into North America. That's where my passion started to develop. I met the director of the movie, the actors of the movie, the investors of the movie, the marketers, the distributors, everybody. So my boss said, hey, if you ever see any more good Korean movies, then let us know. So we started to do a lot of Korean movies, distribution into the United States. Talking about the music industry, SM, JYP, YG for many, many years, past 15, 20 years, have invested so much money to expand outside of Korea. And JYP and SM particularly opened offices in LA and in New York and spent lots of money. After a few years, it just wasn't successful because they were just using money but not getting enough results. In 2012, one of my friends, who was a music manager back then, was representing Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, just a list of amazing artists. And him and his team saw a music video on YouTube and saw it was very funny. So they reached out to me and asked me if I knew this artist. And the music video was Gangnam Style. I actually honestly didn't know the song. Yeah. I didn't even really know the artist. But because I have so many friends in the industry, I just made a phone call to another singer that I was good friends with, Mundo, and asked him if he could introduce me to Psy. And we met a couple days later. He said, there's some American people in the US that are very interested in buying the rights to your song. would you be interested in having a conversation? He said yes. So I said, well, we need to get on a plane and go to LA. And within a month's time, we did a deal, licensing deal, management deal with Psy, with Universal. It was crazy. And within that couple weeks span, it just became this viral sensation. It changed my life, changed everyone's life, I think. But that really just opened the floodgates for K-pop, for Korean content. First question they would ask you, are you Chinese?
Yeah.
If not Chinese, well, Japanese? They thought Samsung was Japanese and Hyundai was Chinese, right? They didn't even know Korea was, but they knew where North Korea was, which is pretty amazing. But they didn't know where South Korea was or Seoul or anything like that. But after Gangnam Style, everybody that saw me walking down the street would ask me if I was Korean, number one. And secondly, if I knew Gangnam Style. So after Gangnam Style success, Korea really became, it was put on the map. And tourism and Korean contents and Korean beauty and Korean food just accelerated so quickly. Now, you know, everyone's coming to Korea to enjoy the many different types of things that we have to offer. So I think it's beautiful. But I think in another way, COVID really helped that because everyone was watching streaming content at home, not going to movie theaters. We were lucky enough to have TV series like Squid Game, obviously, and so many more. You know what I mean? So Squid Game won, you know, Best Drama. Lee Jung-jae won Best Actor. He won the Emmy, and the future is just very, very bright. Not just for him as an actor, but for everybody coming in before or after him as well. Right now is a really, really good time. But the most important thing, now that Korea is on the map, and there's so many critics watching Korean content, it's that much more important to produce higher quality content. Anything that was made in Korea, everyone was excited to watch. You can't just make a shitty content. Yeah, everything's got to be exceptionally good because there's so much competition. So my role is to figure out ways to not just make a movie or a TV series or a song, but to make a really good piece of content that's going to be timeless. That when you watch now, it's great, and when you watch 50 years, it's going to be just as great. But going back to K-pop and to Korean contents, the past 20 years has accelerated extremely quickly. Gangnam Style opened the floodgates, but before Gangnam Style, there was so much hard work that was put in. And because Gangnam Style did so well, and Gangnam became more famous than Seoul, it just created so much opportunity, number one. And it opened the road for groups like BTS. You know, Korea 40, 50 years ago was no better than the Philippines. You know, we're still a developing country. But now, you know, look at the Olympics. We're top 8 in the gold medal count.
Yeah.
More medals than Argentina.
Yeah. 3 medals.
You know what I mean? So,
but a few less World Cups.
yes. Yeah, you guys got Messi, right? It's all good. And our country is this small, you know, and the rest of the world is so huge.
Esto es lo que necesitamos nosotros en la Argentina. Mejorar nuestros contenidos, querer lo nuestro y salir a venderlo. Me parece que Kyu está mostrando claramente un ejemplo de que se puede hacer. Aquí estamos con Kyu en Seúl y estamos en sus oficinas y la verdad que nos está comentando un poco de la historia del K-pop y toda la trayectoria que él tuvo. Pero también nos va a comentar un poco de lo que viene trabajando, que la verdad a nosotros sí nos importa. Es el norte que uno tiene o que nosotros estamos teniendo, que estamos buscando inspiración en este país.
Where you are sitting right now is Hi-Hat Entertainment. It's a company that we started about 3 years ago. We're a music entertainment company. We manage talent, so we have about 20 plus trainees in this building
20 plus
that we're training. Anywhere between 13 to 19 years old. Boys and girls mixed in. I have 3 different groups that I'm preparing for right now. My first girl group is going to debut hopefully between January and March next year. In Korea, in order to be on television as an idol, legally you have to be 15 years old. So we're a company that not only houses producers and songwriters, but we also have choreographers here as well. I have a creative group of 3 producers, 1 beat maker, 2 top liners, choreographer. Something that we do a little bit more differently than other companies is we have a lot of behind the scenes content that we've been shooting. The thing these days with fans is they want to know what happens behind the scenes. They want to know what the day-to-day of what it is to be an idol, to train to become an idol. We've shot a lot of behind-the-scenes content, just like Alejandro's doing. We've been putting episodics and shorts on YouTube. We created our own channel about a year ago. We haven't revealed any of our talents' faces yet. So they either have a mask on or a hat down low. And we do a lot of dance covers, do a lot of song covers. We do a lot of group choreography. We do a lot of things creatively, which we call song camps. So we have producers from third party that we fly into Korea to work on tracks here in this room in collaboration with my in-house producers. So blank canvas, blank sheet of paper. We're in here making beats, listening to the beats, being inspired by it, creating a top line, creating melodies, creating lyrics, and then that's what you call a song camp.
10년 차로 운영을 하고 있고 패션 브랜드인 디오스피스를 같이 운영을 하고 있었습니다.
We have a fashion brand.
그러던 중에 저의 경영 능력이나 이제 프로듀싱 능력을 좋게 봐주셔서 하이햇의 총괄 프로듀서 제이가 오게 되었고요. 그로 인해서 제 주위에 경험 있고 능력 있고 트렌디한 그런 분들